Well, hi there, I'm Mike, and joining me here is Clara Lewis. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Great, thanks.
Good morning.
Good morning and afternoon or evening, whenever people are watching
or
this.
night.
Right? Yeah, we're recording this in the morning. I should have it out this afternoon, to be honest.
That's great.
We'll see. So anyway, we're here at the Flats. As you can tell from behind me, it's the Flats, and you're the leasing agent.
Yes.
Yes. Full disclosure, I live in the Flats. Clara is amazing.
Well, thank you,
And
Mike.
I've been here a year and a half plus, so, you guys do an excellent job.
Well,
And
thank you.
also Aaron, also back in the office right now. So the reason why we're here, a couple things. We have construction on Blassingame.
Yes, we do.
As evidenced by these huge concrete blocks. Now the construction itself is starting on Waco and moving its way this way. Graywood is right there. So the bridge is right there. So all of this is going to be under construction over the next few months. How is the apartment complex preparing for that?
Well, we're pretty excited. So a few good things are happening. We are getting a road expansion. So that'll be easier for traffic coming and going. We're also getting a sidewalk addition.
Yes.
So we're excited about that for us, for our bike riders like yourself.
All right.
People will have safer access to get to and from where they're going, whether you're trying to get your steps in or a good workout with the bike ride. I feel like you'll be a little safer doing that. And also, with that new police department and fire department, they'll have easier access getting, where they need to go.
Right.
So we're excited. We're preparing for just easier access overall.
Right. So a little bit of pain, a long-term gain,
Right.
It definitely outweighs it. That's why we do these improvements.
Exactly.
Because they really are needed, especially with the public safety facility going in. They're going to have much easier access to all of town. It's a great location. But for the Flats specifically, just know it might be a little more difficult to get here, but you guys are operating as always.
We're here.
Yes.
We had a bump in the road with the utilities moving and the
Yeah,
internet,
yeah.
but that's done.
Yeah.
So we're back in business and shouldn't be any more hiccups, just waiting for this to be complete and beautiful.
Yeah, very good. So I want to thank you publicly for your partnership with the city. So, I'm a resident here, yes, but I'm also the media guy for the city. And, it started even before the ice storm last year, but in January when we had that ice storm, and I put together that long list of utilities, phone numbers, ways to check for outages, hints on dripping your pipes so they don't freeze, all of those things. You sent that out in an email to every resident.
Yes.
And thank you for that. Same with the US 75 overpass at 121. You sent that out to every resident so that we can get more comments on that. You put flyers that I make in the doors so people can see them. I just really appreciate that. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mike. We really appreciate you. First of all, that list that you compiled of resources for everyone during the freeze, that was amazing. That was a time where a lot of people didn't really know what to expect. So it's really good to be prepared in times like that, having a list of, okay, if this happens, this is exactly what I can do. And so you doing that for us is really, really helpful. So thank you.
Well, it's a good partnership, and so I love that,
It is.
and so I appreciate that as well. Now, as a resident, I can just brag about the Flats. First of all, some people think apartments means crime, and that is not the case. It is a very quiet neighborhood here, and really nice places. I mean, these apartments are pretty new.
They are new. Our phase 1 was built in 2021, and then here behind us is phase 2. That was complete in 2023. So I was here, during that time in 2023. So that was pretty exciting, having each building open up one by one, leasing to everyone that lives over here in phase 2 for sure, you included.
Yep.
But yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the 3rd floor. I like that. So
Yes,
I get
the view.
automatic steps, and I have a view. I've
Yes.
got a hawk that patrols the field behind me, and also there's a great white egret from time to time, and a great blue heron that visits that semi-permanent pond back there. Speaking of the pond, it's right over here. It's not in our
Yes.
shot, but people who drive along here, I mean, these are retention ponds that builders put in, to control runoff. There's a beaver that lives on there.
There is a beaver.
Oh my gosh.
I think little of you know,
I had no
but
idea.
now more will know.
Yes.
He likes to come out at night, but we definitely see a lot of activity from him in the winter.
Wow.
So, this February and March, he was very active. He was on the pathway that connects phase 1 and phase 2. People were sending photos. I think that he, just likes to swim around in the pond. There's tons of fish in this pond that I'm sure would be a good snack.
And the kids fish it.
Oh my
Some
gosh,
kids do.
yes.
Yeah.
This summer, the
might
kids have been
have to
having a blast. That's another thing. What I find is just great about apartment communities in itself. The kids here, they all have met each other. They've had a great summer. They've been fishing, riding bikes. The adults too. It's very neighborly here. Often I see all the neighbors getting to know each other. It's like, oh, hi, would you like to go to the pool or the gym together sometime? It's just really cool to see that sense of community.
Yeah, I love that. You do have a gym in there, some stationary bike. Is there a stationary bike? There's definitely some weights. You can walk on the treadmill. There's a pool table.
Yes,
love
there is
that.
billiards.
And then there's a pool and with a barbecue, so people can have parties here. That sort of thing. And there's a dog park.
Yes, that is. We love the dog park. We love walking by, seeing the little furry guys in the park, just running around, having fun. There's a lot of good stuff here in the Flats.
Yeah, there really is, and it's important to realize, in Van Alstyne and really any community, especially when you have a safe apartment complex, that it plays an important role. You have older people like me who maybe don't want to get into a house or have downsized, and you guys take care of the maintenance, which I love that. I have a grass allergy too, but lame excuse for not mowing my lawn. So there's that, but it's also it's a great place to start if you're coming out of college and you're a young professional and you don't have yet a down payment for a house. I mean, apartments play an important role in that.
Absolutely. I feel like when you're young too, 18 to 25, maybe even 18 to 30, you're working every day, sometimes long days, because you're trying to build that solid foundation for the rest of your life. So when you're in that time frame, there's really no time for yard work or figuring out, how to fix your hot water heater when that goes out.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of maintenance related things that a lot of young people like myself, we're just like, what do I even do? Who do I call, right?
Yes.
But in an apartment, when anything like that were to happen, Aaron and I, we're your first point of contact. We'll get maintenance over here, stat. Even this summer, there's been AC calls. We've had quite a bit over these past 2 months where
It's that time of year.
we'll send our maintenance guys out here. It doesn't matter if it's 1 o'clock in the morning when you make the call. We're going to make sure that we'll have that fixed for you. It's important to us that you get a full night's sleep, even if, we're off the clock. So I think that's another big benefit of apartment living.
All included in your rent. Speaking of which, you guys have move-in specials right now.
Absolutely. So in my 3 years here, I've never seen us do this many specials.
It's very aggressive.
It is aggressive. The market right now, we have to be aggressive.
Yeah.
But that means I feel like it's truly never been a better time to lease here. We're giving 8 weeks free right now. We're giving 15-month leases. We're doing $30 off if you choose a third floor apartment like yourself, Mike.
Wow.
So,
and that's my preference.
Yes.
Wow.
It's a lot of people's preference, surprisingly.
Yeah.
The view, and just, the steps and
The
stuff.
built-in workout.
Yes,
Right.
exactly right.
So I guess, what are your hours? It's not too tough to get here now, even with the construction around, and they just come and find Claire.
Yes, I'm the first desk that you'll see when you walk in to the left. Our hours right now, we're open Monday through Friday. We're here from 8:30 in the morning to 5:30 in the evening.
Yeah, I said Claire, not Clara. It's Clara.
That's okay.
Yeah, I wanted to clarify.
We want to clarify.
That pun's been in my head all this whole time. I had to get it out.
I'm glad that you were able to
Yes.
put that in there. I love
you.
that.
Thank you. So it's a beautiful place. They're new. You're not going to have a lot of maintenance issues, but if you do, they're very responsive. It's a great community. So
I would agree with you there.
thanks for partnering with us. I super appreciate it.
We appreciate you guys and all the events that you do to bring the community closer together. We couldn't ask for more.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking the time.
Thanks, Mike.
All right. We'll talk to you soon.
Have a great day, guys.